On this Beer Guys TV BrewCast, you know, everyone deserves a trophy. A participation trophy. We've got one for you right here.
If you're looking for serious, in-depth beer information, well, you're listening to the wrong show. But if you want fun and entertaining beer information, you've come to the right place. It's another Beer Guys TV podcast.
Hey, welcome back to Beer Guys TV from the Glencoe, Minnesota studio, just down the road from your neck of the woods.
Well,
Yeah, close enough. Anyway, we were talking about the, as you see in the big old crowler right here, it's called Participation Trophy from Forager Brewing out of Rochester, Minnesota. Where recently at the IPA Invitational, we got a chance to chat with, what was the name? James.
yes,
There we go.
James.
Yep.
And I was just thinking, this was the Lupulin Brewing.
Yeah, the IPA
IPA
Invitational in Elk
Invitational.
River. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Put on by Lupulin. Yeah.
Lupulin.
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 Did I say Lupulin?
I don't know.
Close
You-
enough.
Whatever.
We got the idea.
Lupulin.
You're
Yeah.
close.
In Big Lake. I know. We're throwing all these towns in here. It's going to mess everybody.
Yes.
Lupulin is a hop oil.
Oh,
Or some kind of something has to do with hops.
you know, somebody asked me though, what was with the name, and I'm glad you said that because I forgot to.
I was reading it the other day. There is well, my wife and I are going to California.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And so I was looking at some breweries around the area, and one does some cryogen or some like
Okay.
Cryogenic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with a hop, and it says something about it extracts and
Pulls out the esters.
the esters and
Yeah.
the lupulins.
Yep.
So,
Oh,
okay,
that's where
well
they
that's
got
where it
that
comes
from.
from.
See,
Clavin of the night.
Exactly.
the things you can learn right here on Beer Guys TV.
Right. So yeah, we talked with James at Forager, and it's probably best if we just showed the audience.
Should we just go right to that?
Let's do.
And we'll come back and while you're watching that, we're going to crack this open and pour a little bit for the gang. All
Yeah,
right?
sounds
Enjoy.
Well, I'm Shane Zeppelin from Beer Guys TV, and we are with James
Forager
from
Brewing.
Forager Brewing out of Rochester. So, James, Forager, how long have they been brewing?
So pretty much we've been open up since August of 2015.
Okay.
Yeah,
wow,
so
okay.
our 5 years coming up next year. So we're ramping up, doing some great collaborations, some nice great beer, some barrel aging right now to get ready for our 5-year anniversary, which is next year.
Awesome. So, what do you have right here?
Right now I'm drinking the Regal Hops, which is going to be a double hazy IPA. Comes in about 8.3, all citra hop. Very, very good, delicious, crisp, clean IPA. Nice and hazy, as you can see with the color.
Oh, yeah.
See through
Yeah,
our
look
shirt,
at
so very good.
And what do I got here?
Right here is going to be the Dream Cycle. Dream Cycle is going to be a
Dream Cycle.
collaboration that we did with 608 Brewing out of
Okay.
La Crosse, Wisconsin.
All right. Let's give it a shot. It's very citrusy. There's a little bit of a hint of orange in there for me. Quite. I don't know what the word is. Pungent on the citrus. I mean, it's a little sweet.
Yeah.
It's
Nice,
a
sweet, and
breakfast
citrus.
beer right there.
Yeah, it's a milkshake IPA, so
Yeah, so
everybody's
it's-
loving those milkshake IPAs.
Yeah, it's very good. Well, that's awesome. So Forager out of Rochester.
Rochester, Minnesota.
5-year
Yep.
anniversary coming up this year. We're speaking with James, and we're checking out the IPAs. What did you bring for a wild card, by the way?
Wild card right now is going to be our bottled saison.
Okay.
All right, and it's called the Contours. Yeah, nice, crisp, bright, flavorful, nice saison that we're doing. We've released actually 6 of these bottles. You guys were lucky enough to be able to try one of them today.
Wow, that's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, James.
Not a problem. Anytime.
You bet.
Anytime. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, that was pretty interesting talking with James. He's quite
Yeah.
the character, isn't he? Forager Brewing out of Rochester, Minnesota. Again, they had a bunch of brews there. I know you got a chance to try one. You didn't try this one. You tried something Cycle. Dream Cycle?
Dream Cycle, that was really good.
Yeah, was that like
It was a
a...
milkshake IPA. It was very
That
good.
was very good. And did you try any of their stuff?
I think I had a taste of that, and it was kind of orangey and.
Okay, and they had something in a like a saison too. I think like in a green bottle. I think.
Yeah. well,
Yes, that was good
Here,
too.
I'll-
Oh, I can't remember what that was, but
I'll
yeah,
read from
no,
the
I
booklets.
recall that.
I missed out on all of those.
They had the Regal Hops. That's what the name of the beer.
Oh, Regal Hops.
Yeah. And it's made with 100% citra hops.
Oh, ooh. Weird.
Okay.
Okay.
They had the Contours, which was an oak fermented mixed culture saison, dry hopped with Helper 2.
That must have been it.
Okay, the Dreamsicle.
Cycle.
Cycle.
Dream Cycle
Yeah,
is the milkshake IPA brewed in collaboration with 608 Brewing Company.
Oh, okay.
It says we brewed a combination of our IPA recipes and boiled the beer with lactose sugar and Styrian dragon hops.
Well, that's a different combination. Yeah.
Conditioning on vanilla beans and tangerine juice created
Oh,
flavors of orange dream
there.
hops.
Oh, now hey, we want to try some of that now too.
That was really good.
We then dry hop the beer with Centennials for more citrus zest. This fruitful IPA will keep you dreaming of sunny days.
You like that one, huh?
Yeah, it did. It was really good.
And then what does it say? Anything about this one too? Or?
This one isn't in the book.
Okay.
This is
Oh,
an
we got a
extra-
little special little sneak preview thing or
The,
something.
the other one I brought was called Tight Lipped, and I got nothing to say about it.
Because he's tight-lipped. Oh.
The Saison was good though.
Okay.
All right. Again, this is called Participation Trophy, and it's a Pilsner. And do you remember the numbers on it, Shane?
Yeah, it's 5.5 ABV.
5.5. All right.
Yeah, the IBU is 35, which
Oh,
okay.
is a little high for an
Kind of.
Pilsner.
Well, it can be.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
But it says on their website, it's brewed with German barley and German hops.
I thought I could smell that.
So it's quite Germany.
Yeah, it's quite very Germany.
Yeah.
Well.
All right.
Well, let's take a short break.
All right.
Let's do some tasting. We'll come back and give our rating.
Give it the old try it, buy it, or skip it. We'll do that right after this from Credit Vendors Plus.
We know that one serving just isn't enough, so there's more Beer Guys TV on tap and coming up.
Beer Guys TV brings you beer reviews and beer-related information in a fun and clean, entertaining way. Our website is a combination of beer articles, reviews, products, videos, and now podcasts too. And you can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Check those out. Please take a moment to visit our sponsors as well and tell them that you heard about them or saw them right here on Beer Guys TV. That will allow us to continue to bring you entertaining beer reviews and other fun stuff your way. And remember to enjoy your beer in moderation, never drink and drive, and always use a designated driver. That way you'll be around to enjoy more beer tomorrow. Hey, thanks for listening. And now, back to the show.
And we're back once again here on the Beer Guys TV BrewCast from Glencoe, Minnesota at our main studio with Shane, Carol, Brent, and myself. And we are checking out Participation Trophy from Forager Brewing, Rochester, Minnesota. You saw in the clip earlier, we talked with James from Forager while we were at the IPA Invitational, and we checked out several of their beers. Actually, I didn't. These guys were lucky enough to try those.
In lovely Elk River.
And lucky, lovely at ERX Motorsport Park.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
neat place. So anyway, this is a Pilsner style, 5.5. I think you said, Shane, on the ABV.
Yep.
And 35 IBUs. And all right, well, let's give it the old Beer Guys rating. I'll start it if you
that's
don't
fine.
mind.
Sure.
Kind of a traditional Pilsner kind of a taste to it. Your typical German style. Got a little bit of hop bite. It's got kind of a bitter finish to it. You pick up the kind of, I guess, stealing your thunder here, kind of the grassy notes to it, I guess. I can see it's kind of refreshing, really, because it's pretty light, as you can see. Not much going on there as far as not a lot of deep body to it, and the same with that. It leaves kind of a basic dry mouthfeel to it. But it leaves that kind of a leftover little hanging bitterness to it. I'm going to give it a soft try it. It'll be a try it for me. And,
Okay.
Yeah. Brent,
I'll go next.
have at it there, big fella.
Not to steal my thunder.
Oh.
The aroma that I first get off this is it's fermenting hay.
Fermenting hay.
Is what I smell.
I smell fermenting hay.
Yeah, so I mean, if you've ever been out to a farm maybe a dairy farm where they put the hay up in the loft, it's kind of got a little bit of that going on. It is crisp. It's kind of a crisp taste to it. A dry finish, but I'm getting just a very subtle, almost a honey floral finish, and it's light. It's back there. You got to look for it.
Yeah,
But it's there,
yeah,
and then it finishes off dry.
yeah.
So, but at the same time, it's a crisp beer. So I would say, I give it a buy it.
But, yeah.
It's unique enough in what it is that I think it kind of will pique some people's interests if
And
they
that-
try.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
In kind of the category it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Very good. All right. Caroline?
Sure. As you said, it's very light. There's no lacing that I see at all. It does have that earthy, like you said, grassy smell and taste. When you poured it, it was very bubbly, but it settled down quickly. It didn't leave a head. It has that dryness, kind of that bitterness at the end. For me, I'd skip it. That's my taste.
And that's all right. We call them the way we taste them. So, there you go.
All right.
Shane Zeppelin.
Now it's up to me.
Yes.
I get to anchor this one.
You do. You're the anchor,
I'm
man.
the anchor.
Oh, boy.
Well, I like it. I think it's a very good Pilsner. It's hard to do Pilsners right, I think. This is certainly not a Budweiser. If you're a Budweiser drinker, this is going to be a craft Pilsner.
Well, there's no
craft
rice
beer.
here.
Yeah.
Well, no, exactly. There's not. I get the grassy notes and that kind of thing, like you say. But to me, the aroma is more like a maybe lightly toasted bread.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So you kind of a lightly toasted bread.
I
or maybe-
understand I get where you're coming from on that.
Yep. And I get the honey, but just before the dry finish, I get a hint of lemon.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Now that you say that, yeah.
But I think it'd be a great summer beer.
Mhm.
Pilsners aren't my favorite, but in this category, I would give it a buy it.
And you know, as I'm drinking, it's kind of growing on me a little bit too. You know what I mean? It's kind of
Yeah.
like my palate's readjusting to it. And,
This little sample's not, maybe not enough for those of us that would like this kind of a beer. But I mean, this is a good lawnmower beer.
yeah, this would be a
5.5%. It's fairly light and
Yep.
not too heavy. Kind of a summer afternoon.
Summer afternoon at Shane's place. Come on over. There'll be a barbecue and.
He's telling us
There
we're
will.
invited, but it
Yeah,
just
I know.
never
meats.
happens.
He always says that we come
Oh,
by
yeah.
there, nobody answers the door.
Pretend you're sleeping.
I just come by for some lettuce.
We have plenty of that.
Well, very good. So we got a buy it and a try it, a skip it, and a buy it. So that just tells you, folks, it's all subjective. You go ahead and try it and let us know what you think about it, because it depends a lot on your palate at the time and all that. So maybe a food pairing. This would be light with a salad or something like that.
It would be. This is a nice.
Yeah.
Or even like a hot dog or a beer.
Go to the beer.
Go great with the beer. Burger.
Beer burger. Okay. That's it, folks.
All right. There we go.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up, and that's it for the participation trophy from Forager Brewing out of Rochester, Minnesota. And for Brent, Shane, Carol, myself, Greg, until next time, beers to ya. We all get a participation trophy. Yeah, there we go. Very good.
Beer Guys TV reminds you to drink responsibly, never drink and drive, and always use a DD. Be sure to expand your beer list by trying something different. Remember to check out BeerGuysTV.com and find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Thanks for listening to this Beer Guys TV podcast. sponsor messages you hear on our podcast are paid endorsements unless otherwise stated. These messages help us bring Beer Guys TV to you. We encourage you to support our sponsors so that we may continue to provide quality entertainment and information. Our reviews are honest opinions. Your opinion and taste may vary. We encourage you to try beers and products for yourself and form your own opinions. We'd love to hear from you. Tell us what beer you like and send us your suggestions for us to review. You can contact us at beerguystv@gmail.com.